Greetings to all. In today's video, let us talk about the upcoming elections for the 18th Lok Sabha. Firstly, we will discuss which alliance has a better chance to win the election.
Yeah, so many people predict, many meaning experts and media predict an easy victory for BJP and NDA. But we think it may not be that easy as made out by their leaders and the media that supports the party and the alliance. So this is despite the disunity within the opposition ranks. So on paper, BJP and NDA look formidable and unbeatable, but many things can change the scenario. See, whatever that may be, the BJP's aim, objective, or the goal is not simple majority to form the government, but mission 400 plus, meaning winning more than 400 seats in the upcoming Lok Sabha.
Why is the BJP aiming for 400 plus seats?
See, there are multiple reasons for that. One reason is that this will make the opposition parties and alliance toothless and powerless so that they can go ahead and make laws the way they want without any objections and debates in the parliament. See, another reason is to get two-third majority in both houses of the parliament. See now, 400 plus will give two-third majority in Lok Sabha, but that's not enough for make amending constitution etc. Which will need two-third majority in Rajya Sabha too, which means they need a weakened opposition so that they can get more seats in assemblies in states. That will help them get more seats in Rajya Sabha. So the ultimate objective, as stated by many BJP leaders at different times in different places, their objective is to amend the constitution, maybe to make India a Hindu Rashtra, or change the or remove the words like secularism, socialism, etc. from the preamble of constitution. See, by the way, we are not against secular. I mean, what we are talking about of secularism is not about appeasing or favoring minorities at the cost of majority. It's about equal rights, equal opportunities, and equality for all citizens of India, irrespective of religion, region, etc. See, now coming back to the same topic, see, there's another narrative as explained by the political strategist Prashant Kishore about this 400 plus mission of BJP. That it is even BJP doesn't believe that it will be able to they will be able to get 400 plus seats, not even 370 seats. But see, this mission or this statement has changed the narrative from whether NDA will win the election or India Alliance will win the election to whether BJP will get 370 seats or 400 seats. See, that's the objective of BJP to demoralize the opposition ranks and even make the parties leave the India Alliance.
Will NDA and BJP win 400 plus seats?
Yeah, see, like we said earlier, it is not that easy, and there can be surprises of BJP and NDA not being able to get a simple majority to form the government. Even that can happen. So let alone the 400 plus targets. But many factors need to work together for that to happen. The opposition has to stand in unity. Most of the or all the opposition parties should be part of the alliance, and the the alliance should be able to bring out narratives that will direct the anger of the people against the BJP's corruptions, unemployment, and the attempt to derail democracy and institutions and so on. So, see, but BJP works like an oil machine. You know, they have resources and money to fund the election, and the opposition parties allege that they use their central agencies like ED, CBI, income tax department to harass them and drain them of money and resources. You know, and add to this the money BJP could amass through electoral bonds in comparison to what other individual opposition parties would gather. See, all this actually make a lot of difference, and this is an undue advantage to BJP and NDA, and we should say that this is not a level playing ground for all the parties in the election.
Okay. Let us discuss how will people decide who they should vote for.
Yeah, so see, now let's take our case. See, given BJP stand the track record on minorities, democracy, institutions, etc. We would prefer the India alliance, the opposition alliance, to come to power, or not to give the third term for BJP. That's a bit dangerous actually. So the problem is the disunity within the opposition ranks, and makes the alliance disadvantages stand to gain the majority to form the government, and also that a government formed by these parties fraught with internal fightings would be risky for the country, for the economy of the country, for the security of the country, etc. So at the same time, BJP winning a huge majority, I mean say 400 plus seats, would be also dangerous for the democracy and the institutions. And like some people say, the constitution would be amended and there would not be any more election in this country. So this is a dilemma for the citizens of the people who want stability, want economic development, and pride and glory of Hindus would prefer BJP and NDA to come to power. But the people, the voters who look for non-partisan government, more secular and democratic rule, and lesser economic inequality, would want India alliance, particularly the Congress, to form the government. See, likewise, those who want UCC, CAA to be implemented would prefer BJP to come to power. See, by the way, we are not against UCC if it is going to be implemented in the right spirit as prescribed by the Constitution. But the first implementation in Uttarakhand is giving a different story, that BJP will dilute that law.
So this will be an important milestone election, right?
Yes, it will be, because it should be historical, because it will map out or chart out the future of the country. See, for example, a simple majority for the NDA will further demoralize the opposition and create further holes in the alliance, making the parties leave their ranks. So similarly, a 400 plus win for BJP and NDA would wipe out the opposition from the Indian parliamentary scene. So this is very dangerous, because this will derail the democracy and institutions. But a win for India alliance will create a hope for democracy and secularism, in the country. It may, and also because it may give an alert to the NDA alliance that there is always a chance of other parties coming to power and giving back to them what they give to them when they are in power.
Will the election be fair?
See what is happening now, or what are happening now is giving a different story altogether. See, the recent events tell a different story because um, BJP, the government, the incumbent government, the BJP NDA government is actually using um, central agencies and other institutions to intimidate opposition parties uh, to join BJP to avoid jail and investigations, and they are arresting and jailing opposition leaders, freezing the bank accounts of the parties so that they would be um, um, without money to run the election, and they have selected um, the election commission members of their own choice without any consensus, and the electoral bonds, of course, which help them amass a lot of money, start giving undue advantage to the BJP, and undue disadvantage to the opposition parties. So it is not giving a level playing ground for all parties, and cannot say it will be really fair given the current happenings.
Okay, by the way, what is VVPAT and its significance in the election?
Yeah, see, recently Supreme Court has issued a notice to the Election Commission on the plea demanding complete counting of VVPAT verified voter verified paper audit trail in the paper slips in the elections. See, this VVPAT is an independent vote verification system which enables the voter to confirm that the vote cast is recorded correctly in the EVM machine. So at the moment, only the mandate is only to count um, VVPAT of 5 EVM machines in an assembly, not 100. But opposition is demanding 100% counting because there have been allegations of mismatches between the EVM results and VVPAT countings. And also the fact that the EVM in many countries, including developed countries, have stopped using EVM in elections because there have been allegations of manipulation of these machines.
How do we sum this up?
Yeah, so the thing is, the people who have voting rights must cast votes, and it is a responsibility because, and particularly in this election, we are at a juncture, and this will decide a lot of things going to happen in the future for us living in the current world, and also the future generations of the country. So we have people who have rights should use their voting rights wisely, and ensure that we can live in this country with equal rights and responsibilities. Thank you.
Thank you.